Hi Libra, this is going to be your end of October tarot and deep dive oracle reading and forecast. Sorry I have put your reading off for so long. I've been doing so many private readings for Libra and I gave you guys a whole channel called Soma Chandra Libra, so I needed to recollect my energy before I read for you again here on Soma Chandra Tarot. But I'll say what I say to the last sign I always read for. I save the best for last. I guess you're the best right now. So if you're new to this channel, this is Soma Chandra Tarot. I have another channel for Libra also called Soma Chandra Libra. I read for all 12 zodiac signs here. If you're new, welcome, subscribe and hit the bell. Subscribe to my other channel, Soma Chandra Libra, so you know where I read for you over there, but I do read for you here too. Link to my website for private readings is down in the description below. All right, Soma Chandra Libra, let's begin. I'm going to be a little slow today. A few days ago, I had flu-like symptoms. My body keeps seeming to want to be sick. And I ironically have some cards of illness out here, and I thought, no, maybe I resonate with this. If I think I resonate too much with a general reading, I pick it up. But I used a pendulum, and I got a yes to deliver the message. So it's not just for me, it's for you too. So I'm going to be a little slow, you guys. I am feeling okay. And it's ironic. It's like, why does spirit hit me with like the most clear psychic downloads when I'm under the weather? A lot of downloads came through for you guys. First of all, your guides made me line up these cards like perfectly. Are some of you like reorganizing shelves and making everything like, I feel like some of you are very fussy right now about details, but like not in a bad way. That's just who you are. I see like you guys cleaning out and like perfectly stacking linen closets, pantries, refrigerators, like everything on your desk has to look perfect, because I had to do with that to my desk, and it's a sign. It's some of you are very particular right now. Shout out to my Virgo rising moon and Venus people, or Mercury. Like I can feel the Virgo vibe. So I feel like you guys want to be very succinct and orderly at this time. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that. I want to start with the tarot, but I did a deeper oracle message underneath. I recommend sticking around for the oracle messages because they will show you an overall theme of your life, and they will have hidden pieces of advice for how to deal with life right now. I kind of want to start with the last cards that came out. The Nine of Swords and the Moon. Some of you may have insomnia right now. Some of you may be having bad dreams. Some of you are very worried and confused about something. There is a lack of clarity for you, but I find it interesting. I have the Sun in an oracle card and the Moon for your perception of it. There may be something that you're struggling to face right now. Address worry and confusion. Get in, like, journal about what you're confused about. A journal in particular about what your worries are. Try to focus on solutions. I do see stress for you, but again, the first thing I heard was like nightmares or insomnia. You may have disturbed sleep, so a good sleep-wake cycle may help. Or like me, you've been a little under the weather, although I've gotten good sleep. With the Nine of Wands, whoa, the Nine of Wands and the Devil. Okay, some of you are having bad dreams. Some of you may have, I don't have the High Priestess here, but this could be bad dreams. Some of you might be like hallucinating, seeing things, like you wake up in the middle of the night, you rub your eyes, maybe you don't have your glasses on and you think you see something, it scares you. You may feel as though you are somewhat disturbed at this time by something visceral in your real life or in your dreams in particular. I know just how this feels. You have to turn on the light, Libra, and say, go away and leave me alone. Some of you feel like there's some spiritual warfare going on for you. I don't typically subscribe to that, and I don't like to scare people with it, but address what it is in your life that you feel chained and bound to, that's not healthy, that you're struggling to come up with a solution with. Again, this just could be like lucid dreaming, nightmares. They're just dreams. Turn on the lights. But there's something around you that you're stressed out about. It could be a Capricorn or a Pisces. Watch out for imagining worst case scenarios. You do look worn down and a little tired at the end of the month. It might be time to really address that there's something that you can't ignore in your life that's not good for you. You may not have a solution right now, but this could be a warning sign that something does need to change for you. And I'll start at the top. So, but the first cards that came out were positive. I think that this might just be like a snippet thing, like bad dreams one night or something like that I'm seeing. I'm also possibly seeing something related to health or hormones, feminine reproductive system, or migraines as well. Also, someone's knees or right shoulder might be bothering them. If you get migraines, they might bother you on the right side of your head. Okay, God, health messages. 7 of Cups to the 9 of Pentacles. All right. Some of you are really exploring some options right now, though, in a positive way, because you have big dreams. Some of you may be looking at homes. You may be doing, looking for stuff online to beautify a garden, your home, maybe looking at making some kind of a lifestyle change with career or where you live, and definitely focused on the Pentacle realm, you know, in particular the second house with assets. Some of you are feeling a little bougie right now. You definitely want the finer things in life. I think you're dreaming about it. Don't live in a fantasy, but now I think is a time of kind of dreaming big and getting in touch with what you place value on. You do have a lot of choices in front of you. And I like the other cards that came out next as well. The Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Wow, I love that for you. I like these cards. These are good. The last cards kind of threw me for a loop. It's like, okay, maybe you're in a tough situation. You're like, all right, Jesus, I need to do something different here. I see that you guys are exploring some new options. You may come across at the end of the month some really good ideas, and you'll pick something up and go, well, now I can turn that into something. I can make all 10 pentacles out of this. Don't put the cart before the horse, but there is something worth exploring. You have to dip your toe in the water, practically apply something. There's a new skill you maybe need to learn, but I see you finding something with a lot of growth potential. You may come across or have a really good idea that excites you. You will develop it a bit. It is worth developing. Don't let self-esteem or fear hold you back, because I see that that could possibly happen for you, because I have the Queen of Wands in reverse to the Four of Swords. So when we're in the energy of a queen, we're creating. When we are in the energy of a king, we are sustaining it. Pages, explore and study. Knights are action and expression. You're in the energy of queen. But it's in reverse with the Four of Swords. So some of you, I can see what's happening here. Like some of you are in a situation that's not making you happy. You're looking for other options and you have high expectations. You want to do well. You're going to explore something new. Some of you are feeling stressed out and you don't see, I think you're working on defining a new sense of self for yourself. Watch out for your shadow traits coming out, because I have some cards of anger and tempers flaring. This could also be another person in their life. They may lack vitality. They may be sick. They might not be doing well. Keep in mind, some of these messages are being channeled perhaps about a person in your life that will affect you significantly. But with this Queen of Wands in reverse, I'm also hearing that some of you want to take a break from something. Like you were a leader, you inspired people, but you're like, I just need a break. Some of you need a vacation. Some of you are tired. You may become a little under the weather. You may lack in vitality. Focus on trusting yourself, getting in touch with your own self-worth, Libra. And I'm seeing Queen of Wands in reverse can be outgoing introvert, but watch your shadow traits and watch out for kind of freezing because you don't believe in yourself. It's just about believing in yourself right now, okay? It's about believing in yourself or another person in your life needing to get out of a shadow trait and a general malaise and move forward. I think it'll just be a little stressful for you at the end of the month. So oracle messages, 4 of each, they said, in my beautiful little rows for my nitpicky, I think it's not nitpicky, my very orderly Libras right now. We do love order and balance and symmetry, do we not? I'm usually like a fruit basket, though. I don't usually do it like this. So yeah, 4 each. Mars retrograde. Tempers flare. You or someone close to you may be engaging in inappropriate displays of anger. Also, let me move right to the Colette Baron-Reid Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. Watch your words came in reverse. Okay, at the end of the month, there could be some heated discussions and conversations for you. Maybe Mars is in a weird placement. Maybe it's like squaring off or in conjunct with, Gemini or something where, Gemini's the talker. There might be some stuff happening with Mars where, and also I think on the 25th, Mars is going to start its retrograde journey. So we're going to circle back to an inner warrior, and it might come in with a bang. So watch your words, watch your temper, be prepared for maybe someone else in your life to kind of lose it a little bit. Try to be part of solutions and not part of problems. Remember, you cannot take things back once you say them. Conversely, there may be some things that need to be said, but Spirit's saying you may struggle to watch your words, okay? You may struggle to watch your words, so keep that in mind. And having this prediction, if you remember it when it happens, you'll be like, okay, Spirit told us to watch our tempers, especially if you're not getting enough sleep and you're getting sick of a situation. Someone around you may be kind of scary to you out of nowhere and explosive. The next card that came out was Scorpio, the Phoenix will rise. If you've been ill recently, your guides bring you a message of regeneration and healing. Thank you, guides. I don't mind if I do. I've been ill too. This resonates for me. It will get better. We have these beautiful immune systems. Take care of yourself. If you're having a health issue, it's not gone, but you're hanging in there. Spirit's saying, if any of you have been sick or someone close to you has been sick, there will be healing for you. There will be healing for you. Some of you may have some kind of a virus that may come with mouth sores or hives. Watch out for a histamine reaction. Ooh, allergic reaction, skin, mouth, tongue, too. Cold sores, maybe? Yeah, that's like high viral load. Some of you just need to eat and sleep more. That'll help. Balance the budget came out. Venus. Venus does rule the material plane. Everyone thinks it just rules love. It also rules the material plane. Financial discipline and conservative investments are favored at this time. Now, I know you're looking for something good, but let's be smart about it. And maybe it's like it's time to not be super bougie. Like think shoestring budget at the end of October. Like keep your purse string kind of tight. Like don't go full ham on Amazon Prime at the end of the month. Save. Conservative investments are favored at this time. So you can still invest, but it's like Venus is working with Saturn for you right now. Money is, I'm not hearing tight, but that some of you have had like a financial issue that you're overcoming. You may be angry about it too. But if you're careful with your finances, I think that's like advice that you'll be okay. Aries, new beginning, and Pluto, the circle of life. There is a new beginning that you're meant to focus on. And you got several 9s and a 7, which is about cause and effect and karma and the choices we make. And a 9 is about transcendence. You're very close to completing something. And Spirit's saying it's time to think about the new beginning. Actions you take now will yield swift results. Charge ahead with some visionary plans. If any of you have had any visionary plans of any kind, it's time to be the magician. Take action. If you take action right now, something might happen quicker than you thought. It'll happen much quicker than you thought it would. So any visionary plans that bring about some kind of a new beginning, just take a bit of action. This is not a knight, it's a page, so don't be afraid. Just kind of go for it a little bit. And also the circle of life, ask your guides to help you through a transition, knowing that there are no real endings, only new beginnings. Pluto is about personal empowerment and transformation. So if you're afraid of an ending or you're afraid of a transition for yourself or a loved one, ask Spirit for help. When we ask for help and we move, if you move, the universe will move. Ask for help because there's not really an ending. There's a new beginning. You are in evolution, and right now you're just in transition. So yes, watch your words right now. Careful with tempers. Also, 62 Turtle Spirit came out. Slow and steady wins the race. And I can see that because you're meant to develop something, look at something, take some action, charge forward. It's okay with a transition. Because you look stressed out, and the Queen of Wands came in reverse, and we've got this little devil 9 of Wands thing going on. This might be weighing you down. Some things may be weighing you down at the end of October. Spirit's just reminding you through the great Turtle Spirit, It's not a race, it's a marathon. Slow and steady will win a race for you at this time. No quick moves. Just keep slowly plugging along. Get into a good pace right now. Also with Be Here Now, these two are kind of speaking together. Some of you are struggling to stay in the present moment. Keep in mind that manifestation is a verb. I like to use it as a verb, and we cannot manifest in the future. We can manifest our future, but we can't manifest in the future because the future hasn't happened yet. The past is over, so the only real moment you have is now. You're meant to be here now. Watch out from, some of you may feel overwhelmed and go from thing to thing to thing to thing. Hummingbird is coming in with a warning and a protection message of it's really important to be grounded and take it slow. Okay? Take it slow right now. Action, yes, but take it slow and stay in your present moment. This may be a struggle a little bit with the Seven of Cups because that has a Neptune flavor to it, and Neptune takes us sometimes out of reality and into a fantasy. Make it a mood board and a daydream, but not an escapist fantasy. It is important to stay in the present moment while you're looking at choices. Okay? Also, Elephant, learn from the past. There is wisdom to be gained for you at this time, Libra, from past cycles. Lessons that you have already learned, the solutions and the answers to some issues you're going through. Spirit is saying you've already learned those lessons. There's wisdom that you already have that is meant to be tapped into at this time. You already know what you seek because you've learned it already. Watch out for repeating a past cycle, okay? And also Rhino Spirit in reverse as well at the bottom of the deck. So some protection messages here. Overcome obstacles. Watch out for bulldozing through something without looking, quite literally. But some of you may struggle to believe at this time that you can overcome an obstacle. Well, you can overcome it if you've been under the weather. Give yourself some time. Just go slow and steady. But it is time to address obstacles that you kind of, believe that you can't overcome. Ask for help if you need it and some guidance so that we can get out of this and into like the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Moon in reverse. And then we can get the Ace of Swords and the Magician. There are some things that need to be overcome. You may have overcome them already. It's a repeating cycle. You already have the answers. And I was like, they wanted one more deck. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Libra's so indulgent. They wanted me to also use the Super Future Fortune Awesome deck. It's a weird little deck, but it works like a charm. 29, the Anchor. 18, Abundance. But then I have 13, the Broken Mirror. I hate that because I think 13 is a lucky number. And then 25, Lightning and the Sun. I kind of get the sense that at the end of the month, Libra, something will happen. With Lightning and the Sun together, something shocking that you do not expect will happen. It might not necessarily bring happiness, but it will bring clarity. You have the chance to break a cycle that you have been in. This may have been a 7-year cycle, a 4-year cycle, or a 13-year cycle for you. There's something that you've been anchored to because there's been abundance. Maybe someone's been anchored to you because they think you're an ATM. We can get ourselves into these scenarios with like relationships or a job where the payout is good or someone's getting something, but at the same time, they're anchored to it. The anchor means like you're kind of stuck to it. Some of you, there is a financial situation that you cannot avoid, like you can't get out of a debt of some kind. I feel like some of you might have been staying in a situation or someone's staying in a situation with you because of money. Perhaps you're tied to a job. But I get the sense that a curse could be broken. I don't like the word curse, but potentially a cycle that has been playing out of like bad luck could suddenly and swiftly change for you. But it might shock you a bit. And it might not be easy either. It's like providence, like it was divinely guided, that something happened. Something that you may perceive as bad could actually break some kind of a curse and lead to something good. And the Rider, a new beginning. I want to look down here a little bit. The attack, and here's the devil again. And the rats, you can't trust them. Libra, I kind of get the sense that some of you are trying to move on and move forward, but every time you try to, something sucks you back in. Watch out for being seduced by the Pentacle realm. You might be getting a lot of what you want financially, but it's playing out a negative pattern. You will be aware of it at the end of the month. When this came out, and with these two cards, all this, I was concerned. I mean, this may just be a person bothering you or a bad dream or something, but I was like, if this is happening on the 3D plane, do you have advice for Libra? And they wanted me to use my Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Hence, or what's it say? Have a plan. Have a plan. I can't read this, I'm sorry. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan in the right direction. Okay, so set your course, and 21, the right way. Learn to create what you desire. Some of you desire something, but you're going to have to create it on your own. So it's about the end of the month, the best advice is, and also we're all a little mad here. I think some of you are starting to radically accept your differences and other people's differences. Everyone is a little different. Some of you feel a little different from other people now. Recognize that you're not the only person that feels that way. I think you may also be radically accepting something that's chaotic that you can't change. And you maybe have to focus on a new beginning. It's really time to set a course and plot a course and know that you are going in the right direction if you have a plan. You have to set the course before you leave the harbor or get off the runway. And it's time to create what you desire. No one will create it for you. It's about goals and moving forward at this time, even if you feel a little awkward or different from everyone else. I do think you have a person around you that tells you that you're wrong all the time. Yeah, with the Queen of Hearts here with Alice, she gaslit her quite a bit. I think that's why tempers are flaring. Watch out for people in your life that are giving you intermittent reinforcement and making you believe you're trapped when you're not. Again, I think if you just slow and steady wins the race and stay in your present moment, be careful with your words. If you're conservative and you just take one step towards a goal, eventually the obstacles can be overcome. And remember, you already have the knowledge you need to move forward. That's why you have to stay in the present moment and go slow and to keep your head out of the clouds so that you can move past this kind of icky feeling and focus on this good stuff, okay? If you feel like you need to take a break at this time, you just do. You just do. Get in touch with your true sense of self. You may be defining it at this time. I also just heard some of you will take a vacation at the end of this month or maybe the end of November. Yeah, they're pulling back and they're telling me we're done. All right, my very succinct and orderly Libra, that's the end of October. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps. Link to the website for private readings is in the description below. Please subscribe to both of my channels, Soma Chandra Libra and this channel, so you know when I read for you, because I am always listening to the universe for you beautiful people. I love you, Libra. Take care. I'll see you next time.